Welcome back to my channel everyone. So today we are in a new unboxing. So here is the all new Samsung Galaxy M30s. So it's the first phone by Samsung to have a 6000 mAh battery, a massive battery. So let's see what it is and what are the features of it. I'm Sampaz and you're watching Sam World. So what's the wait for? Let's start. Yeah. So here we have the Samsung Galaxy M30s and there's a 4GB RAM 64GB variant smartphone, and this is how it looks like. On the back side we have some quick specs: 6000 mAh battery with 48 megapixel triple cam and Super AMOLED display, and that's 48 plus 5 plus 8 camera setup. Those all of the quick specs. Let's come back to the phone itself. So here I open the box and here we get the smartphone itself. So let's remove the smartphone and let's keep it aside for a little while. And now let's come back to the top over here, which Samsung kept something. Mostly it'll be the paperwork itself, the usual paperwork. That's how it is. So here we have is the regional log guide, warranty card, regional log and quick start guide. So let's keep them all aside. And here's the simulator tool, which we'll come back to that later as well. And moving on, here we have is a charger and our USB cable. And charger is adaptive fast charge from Samsung, which means we get 9 volt 2 ampere 18 watt fast charger. So it's a good thing, you can get your phone charged quick. So let's see what type of cable Samsung has bundled with it. So we get I think it will be a USB Type-C cable if it's an adaptive fast charge, and yes, it is a USB Type-C cable. It's nice that and phones are bundling with the USB Type-C cable nowadays, and this is how the phone looks like. So let's remove the wrap and let's see how it is. And this is how the back looks like, guys. The camera design looks a little bit different, but it's okay, it's interesting as well. And there's a physical fingerprint scanner at the back and Samsung branding over here. And right side we have lock button and volume rockers. On top we have secondary noise cancellation mic, and it's like a design that looks very interesting. On right side you have one color, on the other side you have another color. And on this side we have the SIM tray. On the bottom we have 3.1 headphone jack and USB Type-C, second mic and the speaker grill. Now let's come back to the SIM tray and let's see what specification is it. So let's open the SIM tray and let's see what is there here. So here we get double 2 SIMs and 1 microSD card slot. So it's a triple slot that they've given. So let's turn on the phone. Yes, there's a battery in it. So what I'll do is I'll boot it up and I'll be back. So here are a few quick specs of the smartphone, and it comes with a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display, and there are the physical fingerprint scanner at the back side, and it comes with Exynos 9611 octa-core processor, and we have a rear camera of 48 plus 5 plus 8. That's is a rear camera setup, and front camera also of 16 megapixel, and battery we get is a 6000 mAh, which is a major highlight of the smartphone, with 18 watt fast charger, and there's a triple slot, and we get 46GB RAM variants and 64 128GB storage variants. And we get One UI version 1.5 core based on the Android 9 Pie. So I booted up the phone and it's all ready, and this is how it looks like. It's having a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display, and the display looks great. So let's see the about phone section on what Android version it's running on. Let's see the software information. So it's running on Android version of 9 and One UI Core 1.5. So let's click the Android version and see it's running on Android Pie. So let's see that. I hope Android 10 comes on it as soon as possible. Now let's see the privacy of this one. We have a physical fingerprint scanner at the back side, and the fingerprint scanner works pretty well, and it works good at all time and as well as accurate. So that's how it is. Now let's also see this pre-loaded apps. They have given Netflix, Prime Video, Amazon Shopping, Daily Hunt and other stuff as well. And Microsoft apps have been also preloaded in this one. Also this has got some good wallpaper. As you see, this is a animated wallpaper and looks very nice. So that's how it is. And now let's see one more thing here is that about its folder colors. You can change the folder colors, you can customize based on your wish. As you see, you can click on some color. For example, I have clicked on this color, the folder color automatically changes to that particular color. You can customize your folders based on which color you want. Now let's see the camera of the smartphone over here. We get so many options like super slow motion, hyperlapse, and various other modes as well, panorama, night, and also we get food mode. So these are all different modes that have been given in the smartphone. So let's see, it's also got a wide angle photo, and also we got a wide angle video as well. So that's the thing I like about Samsung. And here's the super steady mode as well, so it stabilizes the video to as much as possible. So that's very nice of Samsung over here. So let's click a sample photo of the small toy over here. So let's see how is it going to click the picture. So it's a normal mode, and as you see, shutter speed is also quick, it's not lagging, and this is how it looks like. The photo looks good. Now let's turn on the 48 megapixel mode over here. So 48 megapixel means a higher resolution of photo. It preserves the details and gives us as much as details as possible. So let's see how we have clicked the picture and the file size of that photo. So let's click the allow button, and now let's see this 48 megapixel, how much is that taken. As you see, it has taken around 13 MB to store this one. So that's how it is. So and 12 megapixel is the usual, and 48 megapixel is the mode that you have to turn on. So I'll show you some few camera samples and let you know how is the camera from the Samsung Galaxy M30s. A few photo samples from the Samsung Galaxy M30s, and this is from the normal mode and this is from the wide angle mode. And the wide angle mode is covering a lot of perspective over here, which is a very nice thing. And as you see, as you know, the camera is for 48 plus 5 plus 8. 48 is for the primary and 5 is for the depth and 8 is for the wide angle camera. And there's also this are taken at the evening conditions where the sunlight is not too much and it's kind of overcast, and when after the sunset, almost at the dusk time. And this is how other photo samples from the Samsung Galaxy M30s, and this is how it comes out. So talking about the next photo sample over here is completely taken at the dark, at night, where there's artificial lighting. And even this photo also taken at the artificial lighting conditions. So I'll show you a few super slow motion samples right now. As you see, these are some of the super slow motion samples, and this is how it looks like, and this is how it comes out. So super slow motion samples looks pretty good as well. So I've taken this a little bit at the evening time, that's the reason the clarity is not coming good. And the Samsung Galaxy M30s is a complete package of battery and performance. So it's almost better than even Samsung. Also the price range is coming, it's totally justified. So I'll leave the buying link in the description box below, go check it out. And if you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. So till then, take care, bye bye, and see you always in my next video.